Welcome back to our continuing coverage of Hurricane Irma. We are all getting prepared for this massive storm about to hit our state, so thank you for being with us. We're going to bring you the latest information. Right now, we do have Governor Rick Scott on the phone. He has enough time to speak with us. We really appreciate that. Governor, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I hope everybody is taking this very seriously. I hope everybody that's in an evacuation zone has decided to leave right now. This is a massive storm, and what really scares me right now for everybody is the amount of storm surge. I mean, this is going to be water just flows right into your house and right out. And if you get a 5 feet of storm surge, it's going to be very difficult to survive that. So I hope everybody is taking this seriously. We've never had anything like this before. We've got shelters open all over the state that's in the path of the storm. We've got over 320 shelters open. We're opening more shelters today. We're going to do everything we can to keep people safe. I tell people, we can help you rebuild your house or get your possessions, but we can't rebuild your life or your family. So take care of yourself and get out of harm's way.
Hey, Governor Scott, this is Stacy Scheibel. I think you've been doing a great job. I know you're trying to brief everybody across this entire state and have been doing so for days. I'm sure you're not getting any rest either. Could you talk a little specifically about the Sarasota-Tampa Bay area now that it really looks like that eye might come across and give us a pretty good punch in the face here?
Well, partially we're going to get a lot of wind, right? We're going to get, 130 to 150 mile an hour winds, depending on what happens here. That's devastating enough. But even more so is the storm surge. I mean, what this water is going to do. It's going to just flow in, and it's going to inundate your house. And if you're in an evacuation zone, I don't know how you're going to survive this storm surge. That's why I want everybody to get out and get to a shelter, get to a friend's house or family's house, but get out of harm's way. So the big thing I'm worried about now is not just the wind. I mean, the wind could be nasty. This is bigger than our entire state. It's going to impact both of our coasts. But you take the Tampa, Sarasota area, the amount of storm surge you're going to see is going to be 5+ feet of storm surge, and that's above ground level. That's not above high tide. That's above ground level. And so I don't care where you are. If you're in these evacuation areas, just understand this storm surge can kill you.
Governor, for people who have just moved to the state and have never experienced something like this, I know a lot of us Floridians have not experienced a storm of this size. What is your advice to them after the storm hits? This is a relatively fast-moving storm. This shouldn't be on the ground far too long, but afterwards, with the amount of damage that could be caused from this storm, what are they going to see? What should they do after it hits? Well,
first off, try to be prepared ahead of time. Make sure you have plenty of water, plenty of food, have batteries. We're going to lose a lot of power. A lot of people are not going to have power, so understand you're not going to have power for a lot of families. We're going to work hard to get your power back. We're going to have a lot of down power lines, so you got to be very careful when you go outside that you don't touch a down power line. We're going to have some flooding. You cannot drive into flooding. Do not drive into water. Make sure you have to understand there's going to be a lot of debris, so you've got to work on getting rid of the debris. We're going to do everything we can to get people help, but this is a storm that's impacting our entire state. While we're making efforts to bring resources down now into the state, it's impeding us because we've got the whole coast, the whole state being impacted. A typical storm would come either one coast or the other, so you could pre-position assets on the other coast. We can't do that with this one. We're doing some of that, but not like we can for normal storms. So when this is over, first off, when the wind finishes, if you're close to the water, understand we still can have the storm surge. So don't believe this is over just because the wind dies down. And the storm surge comes after the wind, not before the wind, because the wind is what's going to drive the storm surge in. But then after the fact, just be careful. There's going to be down power lines. There's going to be debris. There's a lot of ways to get hurt.
Governor, I'm wondering, we have such a large elderly population in Florida, and a lot of those folks may not have anybody else in the state to help them. I know yesterday you talked a lot about There is a number to call if you need to get out and you're in a zone or you're in a place where you feel like you're going to be in a very precarious position. What is the best thing for elderly folks in our area to do right now in the next 24 hours before we really start feeling the impacts?
Well, get to high ground. So if you're in an evacuation zone, get to an evacuation area. If you need any help, call 1-800-342-3557. But understand, once the storm starts, there's nobody that can come help you. They can't because of the wind. They can't because of the flooding. They can't because of the storm surge. So understand that. And then after the fact, we're going to have first responders. We'll have FEMA's going to be here. Our water everybody that can help. We're going to have a lot of volunteers that are going to come help. But you got to tell us what your needs are. We'll try to do everything we can. I want everybody in this state to live through this hurricane, and I want them back to a normal life as quickly as possible. So we'll do everything we can. But the first goal here is survive this storm by taking care of yourself.
And I want to reiterate that number now. This is not to call for help after the storm. This is to help you right now if you need it. 1-800-342-3557. Do I have that correct, Governor?
That's right. And if you want to look at where shelters are, you can call that number, but you can get online. You can go to floridadisaster.org/shelter. Right? We're still looking for volunteers. We need 1,000 nurse volunteers. We have a lot of people that have gone into our special needs shelters. So I'm asking people, nurses, to volunteer to take care of our special needs patients. We have our individuals, because we have a lot of them going into our shelters. And we have 320 shelters opening, and we're opening more. As you know, I shut down all the schools starting Friday to make sure we will be ready to open up as many shelters as we need.
Governor, anything else you want to say to the residents of the Bay Area, down to Sarasota, and our entire viewing area?
Well, I just want people to evacuate. I want people to understand, somebody loves them, and we all have families, and we want to see our families after this storm. And so, make good decisions to don't put yourself in harm's way. Take care of yourself. And the other thing is, in your neighborhood, if you know somebody that needs something, go get them. Go talk to them right now. If you know somebody that ought to evacuate, they're not, go talk to them. Say, look, we ought to get out of here. We've got to take care of ourselves, because we're going to be able to do something together after this storm.
Well, Governor, we know you're a very busy man, and if Florida can't do it, I don't think anybody can. The state seems to be very prepared. You have seen a lot of these storms. This one obviously is a big one. We appreciate the time. I know you have a lot going on today, so thank you so much for being with us today.
All right. Nice seeing you. Bye-bye.